Welcome to Terrifying Tales. Tailgate by C.J. Knight. Rain slicked the road like oil on glass. The lights of the city warping as they hit the pools of water on the road. 17-year-old Callie Simpson gripped the wheel of her mother's SUV. Music blasted from the speakers, thumping hard enough to feel in her chest. Callie pulled down hard on the steering wheel. Water sprayed beneath the tyres as she darted her mother's SUV into the left lane of the highway without signalling, cutting off a nondescript grey sedan. It was a purposeful move. Callie felt the corners of her mouth crease as she smiled to herself. Her own private joke. A power move with a hint of danger. The kind of petty revenge she self-indulged. The grey sedan had tailgated her past the last 3 highway exits. Callie felt she owed the driver a little lesson. The sedan honked once. Short. Sharp. Then it stayed behind her. Too close. Callie glanced in the mirror. The driver's face was hidden behind the dark, rain-smeared glass. The headlights stayed locked on her, unwavering, like a predator's eyes hunting prey. Callie sped up. The tyres of the SUV shuddered at the sudden change in speed as they struggled to find grip. A sigh of relief left her lips as the tyres settled at the new speed. She glanced in the mirror to see the headlights still there. The sedan was matching her speed. Callie hit her turn signal and switched lanes. Her pulse quickened as the sedan mimicked the action, settling the headlights right back into Callie's rear view. "All right, buddy," she muttered. "We're done now." She took the next exit, a quiet one, an industrial area. The sedan followed, no hesitation. A tight coil of unease twisted in her gut. Callie was aware of the news. There was a killer on the loose in the usually quiet town. People were being killed in their driveway as they got home. There were no suspects, and nothing to link the victims. The police were at a loss as to why people were being targeted by the killer. That pit in Callie's stomach was the realisation that she may have just figured out how the killer was choosing their victims, and she'd made herself the next target. Callie glanced at her phone on the passenger seat. 2% battery. She usually charged her phone while she was at work, but not today. Today she'd left it in the car by mistake. The light flashed on the dashboard. "Oh no," she whispered. The rain hitting her windscreen had been coming down all day. Her mother's SUV was running on empty. Callie decided to risk running out of petrol on her way to work rather than get wet. Hope shone brightly through the rain ahead. A gas station sign. Callie signalled and pulled in. She pulled to a stop and looked out at the road, praying the sedan would pass by. It never did. Through the rain, Callie could see the sedan pulled up short of the gas station by the curb, idling. She took her first look around the gas station. Her heart sank. It was an unmanned 24-hour gas station set up for truck drivers coming in and out of the industrial area. Her fingers fumbled for the phone on the passenger seat. She hit the button and watched the battery die. The music in the car died with it. The only sounds now, the heavy rain hitting the roof of her car, and the whir of the wiper blades as they fought the losing battle of knocking the rain from the windscreen. Minutes passed as Callie tried to figure out what to do next. Her first idea was to wait for a truck or car to pull into the gas station. But since she'd arrived, no vehicles had even driven past. Her fingers drummed the steering wheel with a nervous chorus. There was nothing else to do. Callie had to hope she could make it back to the highway. She pulled out of the gas station, biting her lip as she sped down the road. As the headlights of the sedan returned to her rear view, she bit down harder, and the copper taste of blood filled her mouth. Callie now found herself driving around aimlessly at night, in the rain, and in an area of town she'd never been before. With each turn taken too fast, her car threatened to leave the road, but the sedan behind her never faltered, never lost her. It never tried to pass, it never flashed its lights. It just followed, calm and steady, the headlights still watching her, hunting her. Without warning, the headlights in the rear view blinded her. Callie screamed as the sedan closed in, inches from her bumper. There was nothing more than a blurred shadow behind the wheel of the sedan. Callie floored it. She ignored stop signs, never slowed for corners. With every move she made, the sedan made too. Her eyes searched desperately through the rain for any sign the highway was near. Lights, traffic, a road sign, anything. Callie took the next turn and stopped. A cul-de-sac filled with warehouses under various phases of construction. She pulled hard on the wheel to turn. The SUV spluttered and died. The sedan was idling at the entrance to the cul-de-sac, toying with her. Tears streamed down Callie's face as the sedan eased to a stop behind her. Rain continued to fall in sheets. The windows of Callie's SUV started to fog up. She turned in her seat to face the sedan. The headlights switched off. Darkness enveloped Callie. Somewhere over the rain came the sound of a car door opening. The windows of the SUV fogged further as Callie's breath came out in short, sharp gasps. The echo of slow, heavy steps sloshed the water beside Callie's SUV. Her fingers fumbled for the door locks. They clicked in unison as she found the switch. Even in darkness, Callie saw the shadow as it crowded the fog of the driver's side window. Callie was showered in glass as the window shattered. Her scream echoed into the night as the figure dragged her through the window into the rain and darkness. If you like what you heard, please like and share the video and feel free to leave a comment.